You wake up one day and the sun doesn't come up. It's dark for months. Crops die, people starve, plague spreads like wildfire. Welcome to the year 536 AD, the worst year to be alive ever. This is Weird History. Subscribe for more terrifying truths from the past. In the year 536, Byzantine historian Procopius described a terrifying phenomenon. The sun gave forth its light without brightness like the moon. Imagine living through a year where daylight barely exists. Other records say the darkness lasted 18 months. The sun only shone weakly for a few hours a day, and even that light was gray and ghostly. Crops didn't ripen, and even the wine turned sour. It was as if the sun was a perpetual dusk. Then, centuries later, scientists found out why. Ice core samples from Greenland and Switzerland revealed traces of volcanic ash from a massive eruption. The blast threw so much ash into the sky that it blocked the sun. Temperatures dropped by up to 2.5 degrees Celsius, causing global crop failure and famine from Europe to China. As if famine wasn't enough, disease struck next. Just a few years later, the Justinian plague swept across the Byzantine Empire. Reports say it began with painful sores and ended in death for tens of millions. Constantinople stank of corpses with bodies dumped in the sea only to float back to shore. Even Emperor Justinian fell ill. Yet somehow in China things got even weirder. Chronicles mention dust rain, yellow ash falling from the sky in scoopfuls, frost in midsummer, snow in August. Entire harvests failed. Some cities lost up to 80% of their population to starvation. In South America, the Mocha civilization was hit hard. An unusually strong El Niño warmed the ocean, killing fish and flooding farmland. Their economy collapsed, and famine took over. The weirdest part, this wasn't the end. Historians now believe the darkness of 536 kicked off a little ice age that lasted over a decade. It weakened empires, collapsed economies, and helped spread plagues. Even Harvard scholars call it the worst year to be alive ever. But it wasn't the end. Decades later, Lead returns to the ice records, hinting that people were smelting silver again, an early sign of economic recovery. Humanity endured. It always does. So, the next time someone says, "This is the worst year ever," just smile and tell them about 536 AD. Now check out what really killed the dinosaurs or watch this video instead.